Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the first of hopefully a good series on my channel. I've been putting this off for like actual years now, but I think now's the time. I think I'm finally ready to do this. I'm going to be reading you my old journals. There is a butt ton of them here. There's like so many in here. It's kind of crazy. I asked you guys on Instagram in a little like poll if you want me to read just like the funny, cringy stories or if you want me to read them all. It was almost a 50-50 vote, but it swayed just ever so slightly towards reading just all of them. As you can tell, there's quite a few to go over. Pour yourself a drink. We're gonna be here a little bit. I wanted to start this video out by telling you guys why I journaled so much back in the day. Almost all of these journals are from 2007 and 2008. Oh man, here we go. I was a very lonely kid. I didn't have a lot of friends who I liked. I disliked almost every single person I was friends with, and I felt like I had no one to talk to about them. So I turned to journaling. I felt like nobody cared about my thoughts, so I wrote them down because I cared about my thoughts. The inspiration for me to journal really came from this right here, which is Kurt Cobain's journals. I don't know if it's like considered disrespectful to have this or read it, whatever. I didn't know better at the time, but it was really cool. It was just like, it's a book full of like his actual journals in his handwriting. So I thought that was awesome. I definitely thought that was so cool. I aspired to have somebody want to read my journal someday when I was dead. So I'm still alive, so I'm going to read my journals for you guys. I decided I am going to not skim over things, but kind of I am going to leave out parts that are just boring or just things that make no sense, you know? But I will be retelling you a lot of stories from my childhood. Oh Lord, here we go. This was about 11 years ago, so I was around the age 15, 16 when this was happening. Before I start reading every journal, I will tell you what date it was, when it was written, how old I was at the time, and I will be further explaining the stories that I am reading to you, as well as kind of like my modern day interpretation on what I actually remember happening, because I've read some things in my journals and I'm like, I didn't feel that way at all. Why did I say I felt that way? I spent about 2 hours yesterday putting them in chronological order. It was kind of a task, but I just wanted to show you guys. This is my very first journal I ever wrote. I'm not going to read this to you guys because honestly, it's really just not exciting. I wrote this all in the time span, all being all 68 pages. I filled this entire spiral notebook up in the time span of about 10 days. And the reason I'm not gonna read this is because, like I said, my life just hadn't really taken off yet. There's not a lot of juicy stuff in this one, but obviously I wanted to start out with a red spiral that was inspired by Kurt Cobain. And then I just wanted to show you, this is my second ever spiral journal. I also am not gonna read this one because, like I said, there's just not a lot of interesting stuff in here. It's just a lot of me kind of babbling and saying, oh, today's Friday, it's so good. I'm glad it's Friday, it's about to be the weekend. Really just not a lot of exciting content to read you in here. Like, I literally have a list right here of songs that are stuck in my head. Eventually, one day I would like to photocopy and scan all of my journals and put them up on the internet just because I think they're hilarious. I think it's a good thing when you're able to laugh at yourself and have some kind of like comedy balance to your life, and this time span of my life is definitely a hot mess express. When I was around the age of 15 and 16, like I said, I didn't like any of my friends. I was in love with someone who did not love me back. I was experimenting with drugs. There was just a lot happening in my life at the time. I was just eager to grow up all at once, and that's what I tried to do. Here we go. This is going to be video 1, journal 1. I guess I will maybe do a journal every video. We'll see how long these videos end up being. My idea for these videos is gonna kind of be something that you can have on in the background while you're doing your makeup or something. It's obviously not going to be like a visually appealing video. It's gonna be more of an audio thing. So this is what the front of this journal looks like, and there we have the back filled with lyrics as per usual. I like on the front it says this is a journal of shit. Great, let's get into it. Okay, so this is January 18th, 2007. It says on the front page, this is your life, and it's ending 1 minute at a time. Fight Club reference. 2007, January 18th. I was I was 14 at the time of me writing this. Here we go, guys. Oh my god, I am so nervous. Where's my drink? I'm eating a sandwich that was made while Randy Wright was yelling at his girlfriend. I was at Subway. I know what you mean because I realized one day who you really were and it scared the shit out of me, end quote. Made a lot of sense. Going to need more supplies, to Tiffany. This is a conversation I was writing down. Good, says the new guy. Supplies for what, Tiffany? Expanding the mind, seeing the beauty behind something you never realized was there. How you doing, Twiggy? Hug. Holy shit, why are you eating Subway? Put some meat on those bones. Go to McDonald's. Something I got told so much growing up. Thank you for skinny shaming me. Just to give you a little bit of background as to what that conversation was, Randy and Tiffany, I forgot Tiffany even worked at that Subway, but they sold drugs together, so that's what they were talking about. I talked to, oh, here we go. Okay, so the guy who I was in love with, I don't feel like repeating his name 7,000 times because that's just silly. So let's give him a new name. What's the most basic ass name I could come up with? I don't think I know anyone named John. Like Dear John, you know, John Doe. Let's call him John. I talked to John for an hour tonight, first time in a while. If we ever did go out, you would be the first younger girl I've ever dated. It would make me feel so strong and superior, end quote. Funny, so today was Ariel's birthday. Oh my god, it was Ariel's birthday. She has become my best friend, but tonight Steven came over and wouldn't let me and Michael go with him. Oh, I remember this. So he took Michael and left me alone at Ariel's house. Nice. Steven was always such an asshole, like, hello, duh, you are an asshole. Steven was taking Ariel to go get tattooed for her birthday, and he had like a tiny little like Mazda RX-8 or something, I'm not really positive, and he had a bunch of shit in his back seat, and he was like, oh, I only have room for one of y'all. Michael, you can come because you're her boyfriend. Twiggy, you have to stay here. So I got stuck at Ariel's house alone. Like, thanks, you total jerk. I called my mom to get me, and now I'm home. My lips pierced, left side, December 30th, 2006. So that's 20 days. Nice. Like, I'm counting the days I've had a lip ring. Super cool. I think I'll go put on PJs and watch something with my mom. Oh, and my hair is black and white now. Okay, so I'm on the phone with John. Sweet kid. So this weekend I plan on hanging out with my buddy Haley. If all goes well, we will spend the whole weekend together. So a lot of my friends at the time, I had just moved into Montgomery, Texas. I switched school districts in the middle of my 8th grade year. So Haley lived in a separate school district and we lived further away now. Because we weren't 16 yet, none of us drove, so it was a struggle to see my friends, or people who I thought were my friends. Anyways, I have like 4 Saturday schools built up, but that's okay because I like to think and I will just sit there for 3 hours times 4 and think and write. Wow, so I've been informed that Ariel got a pink heart tattoo on her ankle with a music note in it the size of a quarter. Now, what's the point of that? If it's the size of a quarter and somewhere where no one is going to look, whatever. Oh my god, here I am talking about how, what's the point of getting a tattoo that no one can see? But now I fully understand, like, tattoos are for you, not for other people. Wow, we've changed. Oh, John, you're the funny one. I haven't talked to my dad in like 5 years and he lives 15 minutes away. So that makes 2 hours I've talked to John today. Random thought about my dad. Where the fuck did that come from? God, I think I like him again. Ariel won't stop calling me, along with Ryan. I don't care about your tattoo. Go to hell and shove it. Wow, someone is bitter about being left behind. Just to give you guys some background, I love Ariel to pieces. She is my girl best friend. Yes, she is the girl who passed away and the girl who is tattooed on my leg now, if that gives you any kind of reference. How the hell do you expect to be a doctor with that thing on you? Wow, I'm really getting salty now. How do you expect to be a doctor with a quarter-size tattoo on you? Twiggy, your logic is just so bitter. Whatever, I hope she becomes best friends with Amanda again and just leaves me the hell out of this whole thing. Fucking noise. What the hell is that noise? I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. That was day 1. Someone is a little cranky and bitter. January 19th, 2007. I want to move out of Texas so I can stop running into people I know. Seriously, I would move back, but I just need a little time to myself, completely alone. It's kind of what I'm doing right now. That's weird. So I'm up at school and I decided to not wear any makeup today. It just wasn't worth it. I have lunch with Ariel today, ... That should be quite fun. Sarcasm. Stuffy nose, go away. I have English class next, hooray. Good rhyming. I tried calling Haley last night and her phone isn't accepting incoming calls. What the fuck? So I left her a few messages on MySpace. Oh, MySpace! Oh my god, good old MySpace days. Hoping that she gets them before she goes off to her swim meet. Otherwise, our weekend will be fucked. Humans scare me. The way we can all just shit all over people and not feel any grief about it. Wrong form of feel. That's not how you spell feel. Oh my god. A boy tells me it was wrong of me to use a girl for her car, which it was. Gotta love those no driving days. He sees nothing wrong with using not only his girlfriend, but a lot of girls for sex. The same boy says, quote, I have two personalities. One wants to get close to people and the other just wants sex, but the second one only comes around when I'm alone with a certain person, end quote. He says, quote, I'm tired of cheating on my girlfriend, end quote. Odd though, isn't it? He's just so tired of cheating on her and he knows what happens when he gets alone with other girls in general, but yet he doesn't stop putting himself in those situations. Oh, John, what will we do with you? Well, I'll do him, and I will quite soon too, and then, well, then I will try and figure him out and quite possibly fix him. Oh, girl, you are so wrong. You are not going to fix anyone, first of all. Not like there is much wrong with him. Not like there's much wrong with him. Man, we must be at the beginning of this story. Just like the whole cheating and using thing. Oh, just that? That's all? I kinda in a way feel bad for him. Poor baby. You're just really beautiful. Back to that lying thing? What can I talk about now? Nick. Okay, so I like Nick a lot, but he lives 45 minutes on a good day away. Nick was a guy I very briefly dated who lived in a city called Dayton. I ran away to a town called Dayton, Texas, bumfuck Egypt, middle of nowhere, Texas town. And I briefly dated this guy named Nick over a summer. I can't tell if that's already happened or not in this journal. I'm feeling like it hasn't because I'm saying that I like him. Oh, I had black and white hair. Okay, no, we have not dated yet. And I don't talk to him all that much, but I know that he likes me and he talks about me a lot to his friends, but I don't know. But I will say that that you would find him on my list. I kept a list of everyone I've ever kissed back in the day. I think I still have it somewhere, honestly, and yeah, that's, if you ever hear me referring to the list in my journals, that's what I'm talking about. So when I'm like, oh, you'll find Nick on my list, we've totally kissed. Jude told me that Michael was talking about what happened last night, Ariel ditching me, and supposedly he was just laughing about it. How fucking hilarious. I have to pee. Everyone keeps coming up to me and asking if I'm okay. How do I look? I mean, how fucking well can I be when I'm stuck in a class full of brainwashed, babbling idiots that I fucking hate? What the fuck kind of a question is, are you okay at a time like this? Why am I being shit on for doing nothing in here, but Mary Lou is over there and sleeps all the time and nothing ever happens to her? Fucking hypocrites. This is a good one. It just says, I think this page wants to be blank. I've been talking to Juan more and more lately. Juan was my gay best friend from like 6th grade to 8th grade. He's actually the person who named me Twiggy, so that's who Juan is. Not so bad, other than the fact that his whole glamour trip is driving me totally up the fucking wall. It's just sad knowing it'll be over and done with. I wouldn't even consider him a friend at this moment, which breaks my heart all the way too much. But what can I do about it? He's changed and I'm not even expecting him to ever change back. So that's why it's so sad. It really is. Side note, Juan and I have totally sent mail back and forth to each other very, very recently. We still talk. We are still friends. I was fine when I was medicated, and now it's just day after day of consistent paranoia and freaking myself out. Your brows are cute. Thanks, random pretty girl in the bathroom. That was nice. If I could go back in time to anywhere, I would go back to that drunken night in Dayton and I would have given it up to Nick. Guys who play are hotter. The truth is, the only reason I would do him, besides the fact that we were drunk and I like him, is I just don't want to be a virgin anymore. Oh my god, sweet baby girl, you're still a virgin. Oh, wow. Sad, because I don't want to do it with John and then he will figure out that I'm a virgin. Maybe I should just tell John the truth. Tonight if I talk to him, I'll tell him. Can you imagine? Just like, hey, by the way, I just have to tell you, I'm a virgin, just so you know. What? Okay, so Ariel just came up to me and hugged me for a long time and was like, I love you times 500. Her tattoo is surprisingly cute. Surprisingly. I need to start working out What? I was worried about working out at 14? Girl, no. I'm gonna get a gut. I'm gonna go home and do 100 sit-ups when I get there. I wonder how long it would take me to get a ripped body. Haha. I don't want a six-pack. That would look funny. I cannot, I'm honestly sorry. I'm a little shocked right now to hear that I was having body image issues at the age of 14. Like, it's definitely something I've dealt with as an adult for sure. I will totally be transparent about that. I've super dealt with body image issues, but to hear I was struggling with it at 14, that surprises me because I don't remember feeling that way. I wonder if my plans fall through with Haley, what I'll end up doing. Something with Ariel most likely, but I'm sure as hell not going to Emily's runway show. She's not even a model, fucking idiot. Oh my god, I'm so mean. Emily was a sweet friend of mine. Just to let you guys know, I have apologized for being a horrible person to her. I've said some nasty things about her. I want to make it clear I am ashamed. I have apologized. I'm still sorry about it. I hate liking someone. I really do, because then I start thinking about them too much. I think about everyone too much. Maybe I just think about everything too much in general. The rich kids are prettier. Their makeup is just better. Oh my god. Ariel is in so much trouble. Her parents read everything about us renting a hotel tonight and everything went downhill. She says her dad is hitting her and calling her a slut. Ariel's parents got a divorce shortly after Ariel passed away, just FYI. Her mom called me and left me a voicemail. Hello Twiggy, this is Yvonne, Ariel's mom. She's gotten into some trouble, so I would appreciate it if you don't pick her up tonight. Oh. I just got her on the phone. I'm in so much trouble. I heard Ariel. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm gonna start walking to your house. She hung up after that. I'm really scared. It's like 40 degrees outside and lightly raining and she's crying. Her parents are probably going to take back all of her birthday money. I wonder if she seriously got kicked out. She can live with me. No joke. I love that girl so much. I'm really worried about her. I just called Michael. He's crying and talking to her. I just need to calm down. So Ariel called me. Her parents are kicking her out and my mom said that's okay. She can stay here as long as she needs. She just needs a way over here. We could go get her, but I think she feels weird doing that and she's calling Emily to see if she will take her somewhere, anywhere. My mom is talking to Michael and telling him that he's ruining my future. They hated Michael. We all did at a certain point. Sorry, not sorry. This isn't good. I really wish there was more I could do. John is with his girlfriend Joanne tonight. Ooh, John and Joanne. Don't tell anyone, but I would rather just stay at home. I'm really tired, but she would throw a hissy fit. He told me that today. He told me he likes me a lot and those long talks just make it worse. I said to him, have you ever really wanted to kiss me? He says, oh yeah, a lot. About every time I see you actually. What about you? Ever want to kiss me? A lot of times. Sometimes I'd just be looking at you and you would stare back at me and I just wanted to so bad. I know exactly what you mean. You do? Yeah, totally. This is so cringy. Sorry. Having a moment. This is so embarrassing. I really do want to kiss him. Before there was complications, people if you will, in the way, but not anymore. So what's holding us back? I made him promise not to forget about me ever today. Ever. Okay. I hope he keeps it. I think I'm rather nuts for writing about all of this. Crazy girl. I've written 7 pages today. I know, right? Like, move on with your life. Oh my god. Weird. Michael called me. I feel like shit. He's outside in the cold and he's going to be out there until 11 when Jude can get him. I'm sitting here listening to him cry. He can't wait inside his house because his mom is yelling at him and his brother is making fun of him and he can't call Ariel because he can't stop crying and he doesn't want to make her cry. I think Ariel is getting Emily to take her over to Michael's. Her mom said that we can never ever date again. Ever. I have to understand where her parents are coming from. They just don't want their baby girl pregnant. Quote, we're not going to raise your child. I don't know. It's 9:19 and I still haven't gotten my bath. It's raining and so is my head. Oh my, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh my god, remind me to fire my gardener lady. I need to shave my legs. Okay, I shaved. It's like for real, like I had no friends except for Ariel, so like the only person I ever spoke to was my journal. It's so embarrassing. I will never forget my last Halifax concert, my 4th time seeing them / meeting them. Before we left to get to where we were going, talking with Adam, aka my brother. Adam was like a bassist or a guitar player, not my husband Adam, but just a guy in the band named Adam. He was like, yeah, like I said, a bassist or a guitar player or something like that. And I asked him on like MySpace, I was like, will you be my brother? And he was like, yeah, totally, sure, weird girl. And I was like, yeah, so I call him my brother a lot. He's not actually my brother, obviously. My brother, the hottie, the bassist of Halifax, okay, so he played bass. And he said he needed a belt, and since we were at Haley's house and I couldn't bring him one, so Haley did. And I'm not going to lie, here I was totally jealous that she was going to be honored for giving him a belt. So we got there and I managed to make it to the very front row right against the guardrail, and Haley's about 2 rows smashed behind me, and Halifax is setting up. Adam already came over to say hi to me, already with 2 L's by the way. And the whole time I'm wondering, when is Haley going to give him the belt? Still a little jealous. Anyways, a couple of seconds later, Haley's yelling at me and I turn around and she hands me the belt. Go get him. You said you needed a belt. Pulls up pants. Oh, I do. Thank you so much. It was the nicest thing anyone has ever done for me. That's being a friend. That's so nice. I totally forgot about that. Thanks, Haley. I love you. Side note, I'm still friends with Haley, so all of this talk of me being like, oh, I didn't like anyone I was friends with, that kind of comes later in life. That's the Conroe kids. We haven't really gotten to them yet, but I still love Haley. I'm still friends with her. January 20th, 2007, Haley called me from some weird number, and my mom and I were going out. Don't ask where because I don't know. We might be picking up Haley, which is why I needed to talk to her, but she's in the shower and I'm in the car. This is the day before we all had cell phones, apparently. Today is Emily's fashion show. I think Ariel went to it. She's been really two-faced lately. There's so much proof out there that you don't have to be pretty to be a model. Oh my god, I'm so rude, I swear. I remember one day, me, James, Michael, Ryan Music, and Shelby all skipped school and did a lot of drugs and got drunk, and there was this keyboard in the back of James's car, and we decided it would be a good idea to sell it for, you know, drug money. But the thing is you have to be 18 to pawn stuff. The guy said we would only get about $10 for it anyways. Okay, so we ended up going to Target, and then we're picking up Haley to spend the night. Hooray! Ariel called me while we were in Starbucks. Quote, I'm going to the skate park with Michael and Jude. Wanted to know if you wanted to come. I'm calling her when I get home. January 22nd, 2007. Haley and Ariel spent the night. We picked up Haley and then met up with Ariel, Jude, and Michael at the skate park. Stopped to get cigarettes and zigzags. And then we went over to Jordan's house. Who's Jordan? And Jude and Michael got high. Who is Jordan? Who's Jordan? And why was I not getting high? I smoked, but not enough to get high. Just buzzed. Who is Jordan? Oh my god, that's gonna bother me so much. Then they were fucked up, so we talked him into going to the mall. We saw Daniel, but he's not really Daniel anymore. He's changed a lot and I hate it so much. I really wish he was Daniel again. He used to be so much fun. Now he's like a bag of shit that says sorry a lot and is awkward as fuck to be with. Wow. Like a bag of shit that says sorry a lot. John is mad at me and Ariel because I led him on pretty bad. We were just trying to give him a taste of his own medicine. The only problem is I really do like him. He thinks I don't, but I really do. If I don't catch him on MSN tonight, which is like, what's it? AOL Instant Messenger. MSN was just like another chatting messenger thing. I'll call him. If he doesn't answer, I'll leave him a voicemail. Listen to this girl with the plan. I need to tell him how I feel. Sucks. Why do I do things to be so complicated? Halfway talked to Joanne. Sweet girl, really. Quote, I trust John 100% and I tried to stay out of his personal life. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know, but one thing's for sure, John does not deserve Joanne. He isn't happy unless he's leading on 500 girls and cheating on his girlfriend, but when somebody does the same thing to him, it's the worst thing in the whole world. Funny that he calls himself a Christian. He's a huge fucking hypocrite. Still true. God, if I could be anywhere in the whole world besides Japan, just randomly besides Japan, I would want to be in John's upstairs living room with him. I need to talk to him. God damn it, this sucks. I need to get it off of my chest. So Joe just came up to me in the hallway. Quote, Ryan is pissed at you because of the blog you wrote on MySpace. Ooh, the good old days where she would hit the MySpace blog. Yes. It's fucking MySpace. Get the fuck over it, you jack off. You're not an anarchist. You're not a punk. And you sure as fuck are not in the state of mind if you can't accept a little girl calling you a poser. Ooh, sick burn. Saw Joe camp in the hallway too. I used to get stoned with Joe. My brother, Carver Ripley, Justin Osborne, and Sean Thomas. These are all people I barely remember. We would skip school and just smoke weed all day long. Weird how shit's changed. You know, John, he used to do a bunch of shit. Even tried heroin once. Heroin? Oh my god. Okay, first of all, if that boy ever told me he tried heroin, that was a straight up lie. I cannot believe I believed that boy. Well, first of all, I believed him for so many things that were lies, but I'm sitting here like, yeah, he's hardcore. He's tried heroin once. Like, no, nobody does heroin just once, first of all. I wouldn't want to get caught up with that. I wouldn't want to get caught up with John either. He's fucked up, but at the same time, he's just fucking right. So I'm going to hang out with Nick on Saturday, hopefully. I'm kind of worried. I don't know if this feeling is mutual anymore. I was like barely understanding what the word mutual was at the time. That's why I put it in quotes. I just don't really believe it anymore. I just wish he lived closer and I can't get him out of my head. It's driving me crazy. Really driving me crazy. He's so hot. January 26, 2007. Alex called last night and asked me out on a little date. I would have said yes, but one, I need tonight to myself, and two, I don't want to lead him on. Who is Alex? I literally have been sitting here thinking, and I have no idea who Alex is. That is really bothering me. Who is Alex? I've already been on a date with him before anyways, so it's not like he's missing out on anything. What? You dated this guy? Who is he? I literally have no memory of this. And then Saturday, me and Ariel are going to drive down to Dayton. That's the plan. Most likely we will either end up not going, or I'll spend the night at Ariel's house, or we will have Barnes come get us. But I'm hoping that we drive down to Dayton safe and sound. We will spend another sleepless night there and come back late Sunday. I really hope all goes well. I might end up going to that church thing again. I went to it Wednesday with Megan, Ollie, Alex, and I got to see Caitlin, Becca, and Jessica. Who is Alex? Literally cannot remember who you are. Wow, I feel smart. That was good because I haven't seen them in a while. They all gave me really long hugs. Cute. The last time I saw John, now that I think about it, was almost a month ago. Technically, I haven't seen him all year. Wow. Oh, well, it's January. Thank God it's Friday, all too seriously. Going home and taking a long, hot, steaming bath. I've been dreaming about it lately. January 27th, 2007. I think I'm mentally sick. I think this summer I'm going to check myself into a mental ward. No joke, I can't stand this. I'm sick. I'm mentally sick. I want to be able to go one day without thinking about killing someone. Just one day. I'm seriously going to a mental ward until I'm better. I can't do this much longer. Every time I'm in a room with anyone, I just think about killing them. Not one person, all of them. When I'm alone, I think about killing myself. One day things are going to get out of hand and I'll end up killing myself or someone else, and I don't want that to happen. I mean, you know how easy it is to pull a trigger? Not hard at all. I make myself sick. I can't stop shaking. What's wrong with me? Feel free to answer at any time. I mean, really now. And that is where I'm going to end the video today, on kind of a sad note, because the next page says, I tried to kill myself on the 27th. I don't want to talk about it. So I have now, as a grown-ass adult, I have discussed what happened here. Not to be clickbaity, but I will leave that video here. I will link it down below. Yeah, I was kind of mentally sick when I was younger. I was on a really strong drug called Accutane. It made me have really, really dark thoughts, really strong mood swings. I did a lot of things that I probably would not have done had I not been on that drug. I'm not proud of it by any means, but I really appreciate sharing my story and telling my story to people because I'm not ashamed of it. It was a mistake, it was an accident, but if my story can help anyone out there, like, that's awesome. Like, that is amazing. I would love to help more people. I do have a couple of friends or people who I've known who have passed away due to suicide. So I do just want to get that message out there as much as I possibly can. Wow, I did not mean for this video to end on such a somber note, but if I keep reading this video is going to be like 600 years long. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you want me to continue doing these videos on my main channel, or if you would rather see them on a separate channel so it doesn't like clutter up my channel. Does anyone even care about that? I worry about that sometimes. I'm sure no one else really does. But thank you guys so much for listening. This was such a good like therapeutic venting session for me, and I really appreciate you being here for me to talk to and to listen. Thank you all so much. Your love and support means more more to me than you could ever know. I love you all. I hope you're doing well. If you want to talk at all, leave a comment down below. I'm here for you. I will be your friend. Love you guys. Hope you're having a good week. I will see you next Wednesday. Bye.